Okay, thank you. I'm Sifan from Keio University, and can I share a little bit of the video that can present what I'm doing here, or no?
I mean, you can also talk about it, like if it's a short amount of time, then absolutely.
Okay. Okay, that is a very short video. Okay, that is a very, very short video. It's like 10 seconds. Okay. So we are working with people with intellectual disability. As you may know, they may hard to understand the instructions in human interactions. So we use the iron bits, a crafting way, to let our researchers to make a personalized templates, and then these people with intellectual disabilities can follow these personalized templates to make a very unique crafted for themselves. So that is a very simple video. So in this process, we aim to find a natural way that researchers can have deeper understanding of people with intellectual disabilities, because the researchers may feel daunting when they work with this unfamiliar group. So in this personalized crafting workshop, where the participants with intellectual disability can share their stories, and the researchers can listen to their stories and create a unique template for them. And in this process, we found that our researchers often feel very anxious and nervous when they create the templates for the people with intellectual disabilities, because they may be afraid of how about when the participants don't like my creations. So we believe through these shared vulnerabilities, through this shared emotional vulnerabilities where researchers may also feel anxious and nervous, so can build a deeper empathy, and they can have a more emotional, effective empathy between researchers and participants with intellectual disabilities. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so while I'll have everyone come up with their questions for this panel of authors, I'd like to start out with one myself. How do you tackle the challenge of designing something with empathy for a group of people that you may or may not be a part of, right? Like, how do you come up with empathetic design for people with, for example, intellectual disability or cerebral palsy or all of these other things, where you are not a general part of the group that you are designing for? Any volunteers?
Maybe I can take the lead. So I think that first of all, since you're not into that group of person, you have to consider that all the ideas that you're going to develop, that you're going to design, and all the different aspects that you're going to employ in your design, they have to be confirmed by some of the people that are part of that group. So you, of course, need to involve someone that are part of this group to avoid making assumptions that are not correct and that may lead to bad design for your application. So, of course, engagement and involving those people into the project will be, of course, essential. That's my first idea about the topic. Let's say, if anyone wants to go on with the.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Anyone else would like to jump in?
Maybe Sifan can say something, because she's also working with participants who have disabilities, and this distinction that the researchers have as to be with them and learn with them versus to know them. I think this is a very interesting distinction in empathy.
Yeah, so we all know that now working with people with disabilities, we should not adopt a simulation where role play ways that try to be as a part of them. We should be with them and be aligned with them. And I think for me, because I'm working with people with intellectual disability, and I think working with their ability is very important, working with their competency. But for the people with intellectual disability, what they can do is often represented in their daily lives. It's not if you're people with low vision, where you have blind people, and obviously you have some abilities or competencies. Like you can sense, you can smile. For people with intellectual disability, I think for researchers, it is like important to find what they can do, to what extent can people with intellectual people can understand, and try to find their competency in their daily life and work with their competency. So I think for me, this is my next step is like, how can I work with the competencies? How can I find and work with the competencies of the people who cannot understand a lot of things? Yes, thank you.